Alright, I'm off. Today I'm going to be testing the Minish Cap Randomizer test build. We're testing some new settings that were released along with the new test build. One of which is regional keys. So keys can now be found outside of dungeons, but in their own region. So like, Deepwood keys can be in the Minish Woods, Cave of Flames keys can be in Krenel, etc., etc. We're also playing like with basic standard settings. I did put a little bit less on the pedestal requirements for today, just to try and get through it a little bit quicker. So we're going to have blue sword, 2 elements, 2 dungeon requirement for pedestal. I don't know if that's going to help because we're still going to have to fight Vadi. Unfortunately, the new test build does have a few broken things. One of them is pedestal finish, so we're not going to be able to just finish at the pedestal. It is what it is. As you can also see, I'm starting with maps and compasses, and I turned big keys off, so we don't have to worry about big keys. And if you're also looking at the tracker, you might notice a few other things on there that we're not going to have to worry about right now. Big one being kinstones. So one of the big things that is being implemented is actual like kinstone logic and being able to use kinstone fusions as part of the playthrough. We're not going to worry about that today. We'll get to that on another playthrough. But yeah, I mostly just wanted to try out this regional key setting. So far, not really finding anything. I'm sure we'll find something somewhere. There's spin attack. Doesn't really do anything for me until I get sword. Oh yeah, I believe I also turned on golden enemies. So golden enemies normally drop big rupees, but if you, the new setting is that allows you to get drops from them, so they could have items and stuff. Oh, there's a sword. Okay. Alright, grip ring's pretty good. Mushroom, okay. Nothing like too crazy so far. I think we're probably looking at Krenel fairly soon. 2 swamp stones, okay. I'm gonna have to check where my elements are, because elements are gonna be important. Like, not super important, but at least kind of important, because I need to get 2 of them. So no crypt, no palace. And then I think we're probably just going to end up going to Minish Woods. So I'm going to come up here first. Just to get a quick look, see if there's anything up here. Oh yeah, I can kill the golden enemies, can't I? That is a thing. Let's start with the one up here. Just Rupee. Okay. It's something I have to like keep in mind because I'm not used to it. Good start. I mean, I took a lot of damage from the golden rope there, so not surprising. Oh, okay. Recovery hearts can be in chests now. That's cool. Oh, and yeah, randomize contents with bottles. So as you can see, I already got the Mountain Dew. So that's Krenel access right there. So yeah, we're gonna end up in Krenel. Actually, I can't get to the Mountain Dew part. Not without cape or bonds. So I would just climb up to the top anyway. I wouldn't use the Mountain Dew. Yeah, I definitely think that Krenel is the play. Can't really see much of a reason why anywhere else is gonna happen. So unfortunately, I do have to dump the Mountain Dew here. Oh, it doesn't even... it doesn't even work on that. That's great. You have to use regular water. Oh, wait. There's a golden Tektite over here. Alright, that was a clutch kill. Clutch reward for that kill. Oh, there's another. Ah. This is actually really hard. Oh, I wonder if... I have a boomerang, don't I? Boomerang could probably help a lot. I'm sure I can stun it. There we go. That got me a fair in a bottle. Okay. That'll be clutch. Alright, hopefully, whatever's on this beanstalk up here is what we need for progression. I'm assuming it is. Oh yeah, there's plenty of good stuff up here. Flippers, Gust Jar, and a Spin. So with that, with Flippers, Gust Jar, that puts Deepwood into Logic. Oh, it also allows me to get to Cave of Flames. I don't think I want to do that right now. Because without the cane and without bombs, well, there's bombs. Okay. So that kind of opens up a lot more of Krenel, which means I can probably get some keys for Cave of Flames. Ooh, sword. That was a good decision. And actually, I'm gonna go through town. There's a lot of things I can get in town. Yeah, there's a whole new test build for Minish Cap. So there's a lot of things that are implemented. The main thing that I'm testing today is regional keys. So hopefully we'll get to see some of those pretty soon. But basically, keys can be outside of dungeons in the region. Also, I have inter-dungeon on, so that it's going to be potential for switching. So like keys for Cave of Flames could end up in Deepwood area, etc. Also, rope. Golden enemies also can have items, so I gotta kill this golden rope here to get a book. Okay. Yeah, Cloud Tops could have Palace keys, Graveyard could have Royal Crypt keys, Wind Ruins could have Fortress keys. I don't think all of Lake Hylia can have Droplets keys, because I think that's too big of an area. But I'm not 100% sure on that. So far we haven't gotten any keys, so I'm a little concerned. I just want to see at least one regional key somewhere to show that this is actually working. Also, there's like cool junk like recovery hearts. Like, I actually really like recovery hearts in the junk items. It helps a lot when you're at low health. It's very possible that we're just locked out of this dungeon because we can't get a key. Oh, I can beat the dungeon. I can at least beat it. Because boss keys are off. So I can just go straight to the boss. And this will be our first element. We only need to get 2 dungeon complete with 2 elements, so we'll probably have that pretty quickly. Alright, so we're going to jump back in, and we're going to see if we can actually make any progress in here. Because chances are we can't, because we don't have a key. Yeah, we're just done here. Graveyard key. We can't do anything there without a key. Yeah, you should definitely learn this. It's not a terribly hard randomizer to get into. Obviously, like, the routing aspect is probably the hardest part. But once you, like, understand the map, it's not terribly difficult. Oh, I can kill that. I can kill that for an item. Shield? Okay. The keys are probably not broken. It's probably something like that is just the keys are inside the dungeon there, and it's a keys for a different dungeon. That's what I'm hoping. Can I get into lake? No, I can't go from this way. I guess the next big thing for me to do... The next big thing for me to do is probably go back to Krenel. Like, I think going back to Krenel is probably where we want to go. Use our bombs and get a lot of those bomb checks down there. Alright, let me just confirm. Yeah, there is a heart piece here. I'll take it. That could put us closer to Waveblade. Oh, did I? I think I did. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I think I did combined golden kinstones. Let me see. Because I was wondering, why is Vale Falls lit up? No, it's not. It's not combined. No. I must have... Maybe I put it in wrong in the tracker. Yo, what's up, Snow? Thanks for the good luck. But there's a way to combine kinstones so that they're all the same. And you don't have to worry about which one is which. You just get, like... What is it, like 9 kinstones, 9 golden kinstones. Boots! Okay. Yeah, no, they're not combined. Yeah. So boots are good. Oh, that deleted my 2 kinstones I had. I had 2 caster. Alright, we're gonna try and clean out as much as we can here to find out if we can get any keys. That's really all I want to do, is just find keys. Because as it stands right now, I can technically get 2 elements without small keys. I wonder if the game is expecting me to do that. And just no small keys whatsoever. Yo, what's up, Oreo? Thanks for the good luck. There's red sword, okay. So we're making really good progress on swords. We just need our keys. What's going on? OBS doesn't like me today, apparently. Or my internet doesn't like me. One of the above. Yeah, I'll go all the way to the wall. Like, I'll get these 2 checks and then I'm leaving. Still haven't found any keys. So I'm getting very concerned about keys. Alright, looks like we're back. Didn't really miss much. We got red sword and no keys so far. So red sword means I'm gonna go check out Western Woods. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll find some other things there. Lantern. Okay. Lantern's good. Cane. Okay. So now I'm okay with going up to Cave of Flames. But then again, we haven't found any keys yet. So once again, without keys, can't really do a ton in Cave of Flames. But I can at least get into the dungeon, and we can start looking around. So Western Woods is not going to have any keys. But it could still have a sword, it could still have cape, it could still have bow, stuff like that. So we still need to check this out. It's standard race settings, so like open fusions, Rupee Mania, obscure, with regional keys and inter-dungeon keys. So what that means is I don't even know what's in there. There's something in that, but I have no idea what that is. These are some really interesting bottles. Oh, are those the... Oh, I think that's the, like, the Din's Power or whatever. Yo, cape! So regional keys means, like, we can find keys outside the dungeon near where the dungeon is. So, like, Deepwood keys could be in Minish Woods, Cave of Flames keys could be in Mount Crenel, etc., etc. However, inter-dungeon means they're swapped, or they can be swapped. How many do I have? 5? Okay. So we may find Cave of Flames keys near Deepwood. We may find Deepwood keys near Droplets. We may find Droplets keys near Palace, etc. Oh! Golden. Yeah, that's another setting I have on too. These golden items, or golden enemies can drop items. And I just keep forgetting that the golden enemies exist. But yeah, the most concerning thing so far is that we just have not found a single key. And we've gone through 2 areas pretty extensively. Ooh, another golden. So I think I've done all golden ropes. Because I think there's 3 of each. I've done 2 tektites, I've done 3 ropes. I've done 1 octo. Or is it 2 octos? Oh wait, is it 3 or 4 ropes? I'm confusing myself. Alright, whatever. I'm getting out of here. Let's go to Cave of Flames and see if we can maybe find a key up there. Alright, so Cave of Flames may have keys for us. Droplets, yes, so it does work. There's the Vale Falls key, or Vale Falls Kinstone. So we're getting droplets keys here. I technically only need, at most, 3 droplets keys. Regular Kinstones is a setting that we don't have turned on right now, but we can try that out at some point. And I do want to try that eventually. So that's why they're being tracked. It's just part of the new tracker. But yeah, that's still being worked on as well. Like, we'll probably want to test that out at some point and see how, like, regular kinstones work out. There's options of, like, doing combined kinstones, so you can combine all the different shapes of a color into one, so you only have to think about color instead of color and shape. But I figured that was going to be a little much for today, so I didn't want to work on that right now. Instead, we're just doing our regional key test. The idea right now is hopefully we can find a key outside of a dungeon, because it may have only shuffled the inside dungeons right now. We at least know that is working, the shuffle between dungeons. Oh yeah, I don't have a key to continue here. I didn't even think about it. I was just like, let's continue. We'll go straight to the boss. Nope, I just don't have a key. Alright, so we're gonna go to droplets. One key is actually really solid for getting through droplets, because I can actually get through the entire dungeon on one key. I just don't have. I just wouldn't do Blue Chew, and I wouldn't do the back or the vanilla boss key check. We got Karlov Medal, we got Cape, we got lots of good stuff. Alright, we got them all. I also got Vale Falls Kinstone. So I could go up to Vale Falls. But given that we just got Droplet's Key from Cave of Flames. I want to go to droplets here. It's amazing how we're not getting any keys anywhere. The broken sword. Yeah, boss doors are open. That's been open from the start. Actually, let me open this up. And that's part of why I want to go to droplets here. Because I know I can just, like, blitz through the entire thing. We got dog food, didn't we? I think we did. Yep. I probably don't even want to go up to the top. I think going down is better. Okay, so it's not even just a straight shuffle. It's just they can be anywhere between dungeons. That's interesting. So we're getting more droplets keys here, and we got a fortress key. Actually, at 2 droplets keys, I could do a lot here. Like, I could have save scummed the one up at the top. And then I could have done Blue Chew if I needed to. But now we're not going to do Blue Chew. We're not going to do it right now. I could do Blue Chew now. Okay. That's fine. We'll do Blue Chew. the interesting thing about this is that because maps and compasses are taken out, it puts more emphasis on each individual check. Because without maps, compasses, and boss key, everything is either a small key or an item. Like, that's a fortress small key, which could very well be required. And with the shuffle between dungeons, it kind of makes even more valuable to do things because you're not necessarily running out of items in the dungeon. So given that this is an element dungeon, I don't know if I actually want to do Octo. Like, sure, I could beat it, right? But it's gonna take me time. DHC small? Okay. So the DHC is done, essentially. Like, I don't even have to worry about anything there. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish up the items here. And then I'm going to go somewhere else. Probably Vale Falls. Cave of Flames small, okay. So we still need one more Cave of Flames small in order to beat that dungeon. I mean, we don't need to beat a lot of these dungeons. We just have to find our items. We only need to beat one more dungeon. Which is kind of why I don't want to beat droplets. Because it just takes a while to get to Octo. So before I head over to like Fortress, I want to get mitts, obviously. Would love to have mitts for that. It would also be nice to have mitts for cloud tops, but I know that's probably not going to happen. And we still haven't gotten any regional keys outside of dungeons. Oh, there's mitts. Okay. That's actually a really nice find. Swim butterfly, okay. And I'm immediately going right back into Lake. We're gonna go do Hype Cave, and then we'll go up to Vale Falls from there. Still looking pretty low on health. Surprised we're not getting more. Actually, I want to grab this one check first. Jabbernut. Okay. Remote bombs are cool. I'll take those. Okay, that's weird. That shouldn't be like that. Alright, so now we head up to Vale Falls. Vale Falls also has another golden enemy. So we'll be able to get another golden enemy kill. Okay, there's the two swords. Two swords right next to each other. So now I'm really interested in going back to town. Because that's going to allow me to do school garden. But I'm kind of hoping that this Cloud Tops is going to give me keys. There's a lot of items here. Now hopefully we find something here. I need to just find something to justify coming up here. Okay, I guess that kind of works in a weird way. I'm gonna hold on to it because why not? We could very well end up having to do like Dr. Left. Yeah, town in general is looking pretty good right now. Alright, let's do blue sword check here, then go back to town. And then I maybe head over to Fortress. Because we got, what, 2 keys for Fortress? Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of things we can do here in town. Okay, Cloudstone. Alright, nothing there. Leads me to believe that the rest of the well probably, like the well is probably going to be what we need to do here. So we'll do here, here. I could even, I can even go graveyard, honestly. But I think it's very likely that graveyard's not going to have anything. I'm just trying to think of places where I could use my swords. Because the swords are currently, like, my last bit of progression. I guess Doctor Left into Fountain is a thing. Yeah, we'll do Doctor Left into Fountain. Because Doctor Left is gonna require the power bracelets, which is the last thing that I actually got, other than sword. Otherwise, we're probably just looking at more sword things. Oh! I have to do this. I didn't even realize you could do that until just then. So you can select how many clones you want to make, it looks like. Wallet. Yeah, wallet's not anything. So if we don't find anything here, Fortress is looking pretty likely. Either that or we just do dig spots. Digging is still another like big spot. Like there's still a lot of digging spots available. Dig spots on my way over there. Sounds reasonable. Okay. Oh, did I? Did I defeat that one? I don't think I did. I think I just ran right past it. I know there's another one inside Wind Ruins. Another Cloudstone. Tingle Trophy, okay. That's something. There's a Deepwood key. So there's a key outside of a dungeon. There we go. That confirms it. Key outside of dungeon. Regional key. It's working as intended. It's just very small amount of regional keys outside of dungeons. Unless they're all over here. So there's a whole bunch of new things. The main thing that we're testing out today is just regional keys. So basically, outside of dungeons, each area, like immediately outside of the dungeon, can contain the small keys. But then we also have inter-dungeon keys. So keys can be swapped between locations. So we just got a Deepwood key here at Wind Ruins, for instance. To make things a little bit easier for me, I also turned boss keys completed. So boss keys are off. All the boss doors are already open. And that's pretty much it in terms of what we're doing for today. Yeah, it's like a more controlled key sanity. Oh yeah, I also have golden enemies on. So golden enemies can drop items. Another cloud kinstone, okay. Is that 4 or is that 5? I feel like that's 5. That's 4, okay. I got scared for a little while at the beginning because we weren't finding any keys. But eventually it started working out. Also, I'm assuming this is part of the new build, is you can now select how many clones you want to make if you have a higher sword. So like I have 4 sword now, but I can select it to be 2 or 3 clones if I want. So like for this room where you need to have 2 clones, or like this dungeon where having 2 clones is pretty much required, you can just swap it back down. It used to be automatic, but I guess they just want to have more control over everything you want to do. So like if you want to use 3-4 clones, you technically could in certain circumstances. Settings randomizer. Define key sanity. Suddenly keys are all in random places. Open fusion. You have to find it. That would be really confusing, I think. And I don't think it would work logically. Oh, there's the last kinstone. Okay. Do I want to go to Wind Tribe? I don't think I do. Hold on, let me think. Do I need anything else to beat the game? I might actually not need anything. I think we might be in go mode. Hold on. I'm trying to... I only need 2 dungeon complete. Yeah. Yeah, we're in go mode. What am I doing? What am I doing? Let me just go beat this dungeon. because we found 4-sword, I think once we found 4-sword, we were actually in go mode. The go icon is not. It's a manual thing. You have to manually hit it. It's not going to auto track. Because there's too many variables to consider. Like, you could be in technical go mode, but you still may need like another kinstone here or something. Or like in this situation where I only need to defeat 2 dungeons and 2 bosses or 2 elements, it's not going to know that, okay, I'm going to do this dungeon, so I'm in go mode. Like, it doesn't know what dungeon I'm gonna do, essentially. I probably could have been already done, honestly. If I just did, droplets. No. I think this worked out better, the way we did it. Because I got to experience a regional key. That's the big thing. We got a regional key. Right, I have Cane, I have Gust Jar, I have Cape, I have Bow, I have 4-sword. Yeah, I have everything I need to beat Vadi. And now there's one last thing that I'm going to do here, which is back to home. So that's a really neat little addition that lets you get all the way back to home very quickly. Basically useful just for getting out of Fortress in go mode. At least that's how I see it. Yeah, exactly. The fluteless Wind Ruins escape button. Instead of going through like 20 screens to get out of Wind Ruins, instead you just go back home and run straight up to Castle. Yeah, you could use it for Fluteless Graveyard too, but Graveyard is a little bit closer to places you want to go. So it's not as bad. Fluteless, I guess Fluteless Cloud Tops. Right? Fluteless Cloud Tops without Wind Ruin, or Wind Tribe. You can use it for that. Getting back down from Vale Falls. Same thing with maybe like Fluteless Top of Krenel. Because sometimes climbing down Krenel can take a while. I gotta start thinking about incorporating home warp into my routing, right? For situations like that, where, say I'm going for Krenel Beanstalk, I do Krenel Beanstalk, and then next thing I have to do is go back to, like, Tingle or something. Home warp would be amazing for that. Yeah, that's a new feature as well. Oh, I have to change it. I forgot. I have to actually change it. Yeah, it's less useful than Tree Warp. But it still does serve a purpose. Because this game already has Quick Warp, right? And Quick Warp does a ton. Like, you can work around Quick Warp a lot. Home Warp is for those certain few and far between situations where you can't really get out quickly. Yeah, it's mostly for those situations where you like go into a dungeon and then now you have to try and get back out. So like you go into Cave of Flames and you have to climb all the way down. You go into Fortress, you have to make your way out of Wind Ruins. But having Home Warp gets you out of there really quickly. We don't use Tree Warp in Seasons because it can potentially break the game. Like, you can just go wherever you want and not worry about soft locks. You could just drop into Eastern Suburbs and just be like, I'll just Tree Warp out, whatever, I don't care. So you never really have to worry about logic in Seasons if you use Tree Warp. You want to have to follow the logic a little bit, at least a little bit. Otherwise, every time you're just gonna go straight into a soft lock, or at least a potential soft lock, because there's no risk. And especially going into like an area like Eastern Suburbs, which is a very solid place to be. It's very centralized, it has Subrosia access, it has a dungeon, like there's a lot to it. But if you can soft lock yourself, it's not fun. But the fact that you can just go there without being able, like, without having to worry about soft lock, just because you use Tree Warp, makes it very powerful. Yeah, Aegis doesn't really have the soft lock problems because it's more linear in terms of routing. Seasons runs into that issue just because there's so many different ways of accessing each area. And because of seasons and like different access points being only available in certain seasons, default seasons, and so on and so forth. Oh, I didn't do enough damage. There we go. Yeah, Aegis has a really bad habit of going back and forth across the entire world. And yesterday's seed was pretty much the pinnacle of that, right? Oh, Rose Estate is unused in seasons, or ages, I mean. I guess they were probably planning on adding in a date section in the linked game, because she does show up in linked, but maybe they kind of ran out of time. And then the Link's Awakening Witch Hut theme is also unused? Okay. Oh, they use it in seasons, but not ages. That's really weird. It's probably two different teams working on the music, and they were like, what's this for? I don't know. Let's not use it. Yeah, stunning them is really, really solid. It's very, very solid, especially if you don't have Great Spin. Because if you have Great Spin, you just kind of Great Spin throughout the entire room, and it is what it is. But without Great Spin, you just kind of are at the mercy of its RNG. All right, there we go. We finished in 143.09. That was pretty solid. Could have been a little bit better in terms of keys, I think. We only had, what, one key outside of a dungeon? But otherwise, it seemed to be a pretty okay seed. Probably could have been faster if I just realized I was actually in go mode and just did a dungeon to finish it off. But I think next time we want to try with big keys on. I think that makes it a little bit more exciting to find boss keys and stuff. But with just small keys, it was okay.